Hello, good evening, and welcome to Try Not to Die Thursday with Timberborn. The apocalypse has happened somehow, and beavers have inherited the earth. They seem to be the only thing left. So, I'm managing a colony of beavers and trying to keep them alive through the summer droughts, however long or short those droughts happen to be. And the game has just had an update, just within the last day or two, which supposedly has added sunflowers to the game. And I adore sunflowers, so if it is possible, I am planting sunflowers today. So many sunflowers. This is a thing I'm going to be doing. I also have a note to myself to keep an eye on the water in the production district, so that is also a thing. So let's get to the beavers. Right where I left off last week, we still have 2 days worth of drought. Not that you can tell because I've been very industrious about building my dams, but the production district, yeah, it's about to run out of water. Oh, and I haven't set a recipe for the bakery. So, let's set that to maple pastries before I forget. And despite it being apparently the middle of the night, the beavers are still running around. Yes, and I should check on the... Oh! Haha! The metal district! The metal district is finished! There's no more metal! Oh, the shutdown of this district is imminent then. So, this scavenger flag also gets paused. What is now my spare beaver becomes a employee of the distribution post. And pretty much everything that is stored... Let's check. Okay, they are nearly done here. They've just got to transport this one piece of scrap metal to here, and I can shut down this district. Awesome. Now, let's see. Where can I grow some sunflowers? This farmhouse covers this whole area. This farmhouse covers this whole area. So, let's put in some sunflowers around my wheat, because that amuses me, darn it. Alright, oh, here they are, sunflowers. Sunflower seeds, which are eaten raw and only take 5 days. Nice. So we'll just fill in. Just fill all that in with sunflowers. Fill that in with sunflowers. Fill this in with sunflowers. I don't actually need all this food, but I'm not even kidding when I say I love sunflowers. Heck, we'll even put a couple of sunflowers in here because why the heck not? And yeah, I'll put in a line of sunflowers in here as well, just because. And a few more here. Because. And over here, we're going to put some sunflowers in here as well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apparently I didn't math very well for this area. I have an extra row. But still, sunflowers! I'm so pleased. And I do need like some sort of major construction project over here. I have so much wood piled up. The main district needs to build something, but what? And also, alright, this district has 6 carrots and 8 water, and this is the perfect time to migrate the entire population. Migrate all 3 to prime. And then pause this district. And everything that's going to metal gets turned off. The pity is they already delivered some more carrots and water, but yes, this district, this is a paused district. Nobody lives here, nobody does anything. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area from this point onwards. I have no plans. I don't really need it anymore. And I have 2 unemployed beavers in the prime district. Can I shift them over here? Let's see. The bakery doesn't have a beaver to work at it. The distribution post doesn't have any beavers to work at it. The water pump is paused. Yeah, let's move the unemployed beavers over to production. Two adult beavers to production. Which I'm keeping a very close eye on their water. I can start pumping this water again at any point. I wanted to leave it for as long as possible. So I will probably turn it on in the next overnight. But yeah, this is good. This is looking good. These are my maple trees. They are beautiful. I should probably set up a tapper's shack for these pine trees because that's what I've been saving them for. I just hadn't actually gotten around to it. I'm not actually using pine sap at this point. So I'd just be piling it up in storage, which reminds me, we have more construction projects over in production. Alright, does the mill have a beaver employed? Yes. Does the bakery have a beaver employed? Yes. Now, I also want this district to start processing scrap metal. So, we want a smelter. It is very large. And we're just gonna tuck it right in here because that way it can pull power off the mill. And run a path to that front door like that. Excellent. The planting of trees continues. I still have an unemployed beaver for some reason. The unemployed beaver is here. Well, that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'll do? I will turn the water pump back on, and that will employ that beaver. Because production's water is getting mighty low. The Prime District, however, has no water problems whatsoever because I've stored enough water here. Production is going to need another water tank, I think. The one tank they have, I'm not sure it's enough for all the beavers. Oh, but look at that. They got all... Production got all the sunflowers planted. Oh, the sunflowers are all planted over in production. Over here in Prime, they've been a bit slower about getting the sunflowers in. But yes, what if I built the production district their own underground warehouse? And another big tank. And heck, I can build them a second pump. But first, the tank and the warehouse, I think. Alright. The thing is, production does not actually make their own gears, so I've got to send them the gears. So we've got 20 gears for a big water tank. And 40 for an underground warehouse. So that is 60 gears. And, well, I don't know about planks. How many planks? They already have 189 planks, so I'm really not going to worry about that. And they already have 70 gears. All right, we're good. Although, see, there we go. Where I'm going to be 10 gears short. Am I sending gears? I am not. All right, actually, let's get this building built. And then I will send gears. I do worry that the windmill doesn't run all the time. I would have thought that there would almost always be wind. I built it up on high ground in the hopes of getting some nice wind. Very unfortunate. It's a good thing that I started pumping water, though, because they were getting extremely low over here. Okay. I have complete occupancy in all of my lodges, which I'm not sure I love, but... Oh, the forester is going to continue to be extremely busy around here. Okay, so they're bringing the materials for the smelter. So that'll get done eventually. How are the sunflowers coming over here? Oh, the majority of them have been planted. And the drought is nearly over. I still don't know what major construction project to do over here. I'm pretty happy with how things are. Maybe give them more leisure activities? And see, in the middle of the night, the windmill actually starts. Okay. The drought has ended. The drought has ended, which means it's time to readjust priorities around here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause the hauling post so that it doesn't grab my beavers. And there we go. The water pumps begin again. The water's coming. See, the water is coming. They cannot possibly pump the water low enough for it to be an issue before it reaches them. Alright, there we go. There's the water reaching production. You can see it changing color as it becomes deeper. It's really great. I really appreciate the attention to the little details like this. And here it is, rising up to meet the dam. And yep, there it is. There it starts coming over the dam. And there, the water wheels are turning again. And we're just getting some little trickles through this dam. You can actually watch the water level rise from this angle. Look at that beauty. It's gorgeous. I love it. This game is not only fun, it's really pretty. I also get floods every spring. It's great. It's because this particular opening is too narrow, maybe? Maybe. It floods every now and then. The idea is to gradually work the production district up to the point where it is making explosives and blow this out so that it's wider. But it's gonna take a while, so I might as well plant sunflowers in the meantime. And I appear to have my first 2 deaths of old age in this stream. So, off to the death counter. So, that goes from 0 to 2. There we go. But yes, perhaps if I build some windmills and put in some more leisure, because the mud bath and the carousel require power. So what if I were to build 2 windmills? Let's see, 1 windmill produces about 200, so if I build 2, it will be just enough to power... It'll be just enough to power a carousel. And since I already have myself access to this plateau up here, let's build a couple of windmills. Let's build a couple of windmills up on this plateau. Okay, we're going to start by building a path that goes over here. And then let's put a windmill here and a windmill here. And then I will attempt to be clever. This one. Oh boy. We'll run it straight to there, and then put a corner in that faces that way. And the corner that faces that way, and then the like that and like that. And then like, oh boy, like this. And another corner goes like this and like this. And another one of these. And carousel. How do you connect the power on the carousel? Like the carousel fits nicely in this spot, but then it's only getting power from one of the windmills. Okay, so let's think about this a little more intelligently. All right. What I'll do is let's cancel this windmill. Cancel this, everything that's going on here. I'll just delete all of this for now. I'm probably going to end up rebuilding chunks of it, but the idea would be to connect the windmills before this configuration here. So, where's my power? There's my power. All right. If we put the windmill here, and put in a T-joint, and make sure I face it in the correct direction. Yes, like that. Yes, like this. And then put a corner in like that. Haha! Ta-da! That should keep the beavers around here busy for a while. They will need metal to build. Alright, they've got a chunk of the planks in here. Still waiting on gears for some reason. Because this district does not actually have gears. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, I can fix this. This is easy to fix. We go to the distribution post, we add a new route to here of gears, we check the distribution limits, let's just set this to 50 for now. And they will eventually deliver some gears. Are they delivering scrap metal here? They are not. Okay, we need them to just power all of the scrap metal. Where is it? There it is. Scrap metal. And we'll set the distribution limits for the district to infinity. Because the only place that's actually going to be processing that scrap metal is the production district. And as long as I'm firing gears over here, let's get that warehouse. I could put it here, but that's going to block off the rest of this sort of little zone that I've been using. So instead, let's... That works for me. I'll just pop it right there. And I also want another water tank. There's no way to do this that won't waste a little space. That's too bad. Alright, we'll put that there. And then run a path to that front door and to that front door. I can put something in here. I'm just not sure what. But yeah, that's gonna give production some things to do for a while. And I need something to do with these 2 unemployed beavers. Let's put them in the hauling post for now. Although, wait, no, wait. One of them I'm going to employ in the distribution post. I'm going to unpause this one. I only want at most 2 beavers employed there right now. Because I want to send some maple pastries back to the Prime District. So let's add a route to here. Of maple pastry. And let's unpause, whoop, not that. Let's unpause that drop-off point. This building isn't connected to any district center by paths. Oh, does it not reach? Oh, it doesn't quite reach. Okay, that's easy to fix. That is very easy to fix. Okay, let's get rid of this entirely. And drop-off point, we will put it over here instead. Add a route of maple pastry. There. And that takes care of that problem. Very good. Excellent. I'm so proud of my maple pastries. I'm so happy about there being sunflowers. I can't wait to see the sunflowers. They take so long to grow. I want to see the sunflowers in bloom. Good news is the beavers have all the sunflowers I requested planted now. Oh, and look at that. They've already got one of the windmills in. I'm so pleased. Alright, they've got a construction project to use their massive amounts of wood for. And the production district is getting underway. They've got the scrap metal, they're getting the gears. And now that I come to think of it, let's see. The carousel takes 40 metal blocks. So if we set the distribution limits to 40 blocks just for the moment, we'll set the distribution limits to 40. We'll pause this sucker. And we'll set up a new route to here of metal blocks, and we'll see how far that gets anywhere. All right. And the forester is making a bit more of a dent in the planting. I'm giving this particular district massive surpluses of wood, partially because of all the cooking that they're doing with it, and partially that I'm going to have paper production going on here. So they will be going through wood quite quickly, is my expectation. So how are things going here? Well, they've got a lot of the material on its way, at least. They've hardly touched the underground warehouse, but that's not really surprising. They do have some, what's the right word? What is the right word? Oh, I don't know. But also, I think I want them to have another pump. But I don't want to give up this green land for it, because I have a fairly limited amount of it here. So, paths and structures. Platform. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms. There's a reason for this, because a pump takes up 4, and I did this incorrectly. This is not actually where I want this. I had the math right. I had the math right, but I had the side wrong. I want it on the side with the chestnut trees. I want it over here. So, back to my platforms. Platform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a water pump on top of that. And we run the path just very gently around like so. And there we go. Platforms are a little more intensive than levees, but the advantage is that the water, well, flows through them. So I'm not actually blocking any water by doing this. Okay. Just waiting on materials for the smelter. It will happen. They've gotten right on loading the logs into these platforms, but the planks are going to take a while longer. And I have an unemployed beaver. Okay, well, let's employ them as a hauler then. The sunflowers! The sunflowers are blooming! Oh, look at that! I mean, they're harvesting them right away, so I'm not going to get to enjoy them for very long. But look at that! My sunflowers in bloom! Oh. I adore sunflowers. They are one of my two favorite flowers. It's a pity that they face away from the river. I've been trying to keep myself oriented with the river here being my south. So my sunflowers are facing away from me, alas. That also means that maybe I have... Oh, I do have some sunflowers in bloom over here as well. They are still facing away from me, but I'm still happy. And the beavers have the windmills built here. Beautiful. Speaking of which, I think I created a bit of a mess for myself over here. I have lots of room for more windmills. That's the good news. Oh, the forester are working valiantly away trying to plant this whole gigantic section that I've asked for to be filled with trees. And my sunflowers in bloom. All right. Okay. The water tank is empty. The water tank is empty because I don't have a beaver working. Okay, let's pause the haulers to make sure a beaver goes and works with the pump. Alright, unpause. No, don't pause the water pump. Alright. Oh boy, that was nearly very bad. I'm glad I noticed. The beavers are thirsty. Why did you stop pumping? Should I send them emergency water? Well, they are pumping now, so we should recover from whatever happened here. Very strange. Why did the beavers stop pumping? That is the question. Oh, and I've had another 2 old age deaths while I was trying to figure out why there wasn't water. Alright, let's just mark those. Oh, they're so thirsty. I'm just gonna keep an eye on them overnight. Make sure they get water in the morning somehow. Come on, pumping beaver, pump, pump! Pump because your lives depend on it. Yes, okay. Water is being pumped and drunk immediately, but it's being pumped. Okay, hopefully this is recoverable. I have so many thirsty beavers. Oh dear. Okay. I still have like 3 thirsty beavers here. Okay, is anybody else running around with the thirsty flag? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Alright, all of them have had their thirst quenched, so now we are producing water for the next time they get thirsty. Oh man. My best guess is that my pumping beaver died of old age, and it was a little bit before a youngster matured. But that was nearly very bad. It's a problem. I wonder, can I change the working times for one district without changing it for the other one? I don't know, but we need the water pumped. The water must be pumped. Go pump water. Okay, this is a bit of an emergency over here. This is not going well, so what we're going to do is add a new route over here of water. What did I set the district limits to for water? Water, 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 water. I'm just gonna let that be 100. And I've set everybody on 24-hour work days, so hopefully they will bring some water over here soon. Please, please, some water, please. I'm begging you. Prime! You have so much water, Prime. Wait, wait, wait. Those look like water barrel. That looked like a water barrel. It is. Oh. Okay, all right. All right, we're bringing water in. We're bringing some water in. The thirsty beavers are getting to drink. This is going to be a real situation for a bit. But I only see one thirst symbol beaver right now. It's gonna take a while to build up some more surplus water here, but I think I have made the best choice that I could. I don't really like having the beavers on 24-hour days. Exhausted beavers are, but the water situation kinda... Okay, let's reel them back to a 20-hour day. They've got a bit of water now. Okay, now they're just hungry. Some of them have collapsed in exhaustion. But they have water. That is the important thing. They have water. Oh boy. I'm so sorry I let you guys run out of water. Okay, the hungry is easy to take care of. They've got lots of food, they've just got to go and get it. The water is the issue right now. So... not loving this. This is very concerning. But we can recover. As a district, we can recover. Just gonna keep the water delivery coming for a bit, I think. And how are we doing over here? Oh my, oh my, oh, so many beavers just died of old age. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beavers all at once. Oh boy. Alright. Well, at least the math is easy to do in this case. 6 more beavers. 6 more beavers onto the tracker. Which also means I have places that are understaffed now. Let's see. Okay, the good news is only one of my water pumps is unbeavered now. So what we're going to do is pause the builders and the haulers to make sure that a beaver gets employed over here. Excellent. Then re-employ and re-employ. All right. Now all the pumps are beavered. And all my and a whole pack of my sunflowers are blooming. Oh, I love it. All right, and how are we doing over here? Oh, 20! Over 20 water! Okay, we're recovering, we're recovering. I'm going to turn down the workday to 18. Congratulations for having water. This is your reward. But yes, I have an unemployed beaver. So let's just dump them into the hauling post for now to keep them busy, because they like to be busy. And how are things coming? Alright, we just need scrap metal to build the smelter now. And I need to put in another windmill. Because the smelter uses 200. And the grist mill... How much does the grist mill? The grist mill uses 60. But this produces 200, so the math does not work. So... let's see, power, windmill, yeah, I'll just put it here, I think. And then just run some shafts. And does that actually touch the building? I don't know. I don't know if that counts as touching the building. Oh dear. How do I do this? Okay, forget the shafts that I just laid out. What if... Oh, no, wait, that's down there. Okay, I messed myself up by putting this one right on the edge of the cliff. I realize that now. Okay, so cancel this. We're going to have to go with a plan B of sorts. Alright, delete that. And delete this. Make this like that. And then put in one of these. And one of these. And like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then a windmill in whatever is the straight line. Sure, like that. And for future expansion, what we're actually going to do is make this one a T-joint that faces that way to connect things through in the future. Yes. Let's nudge the priority up on that one so that the grist mill will start working again. Alright. How are we doing? Alright, we still have 22 water, which is slightly less than the number of beavers. Boy. Alright, we'll continue delivering water. How are things going over here? Let's double check. Alright, all of the pumps are beavered. We're good. We're good on the pumps, which aren't actually running right now. Oh, because my water tanks are all either full or being emptied. I see. Does that mean they're finally going to empty out some of these? Let's see. 15, 21, 10, 28, 30, 18. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's nice to have all of my available tanks full, but man, is this ridiculous. I have so much water. Why can't I send like a whole tank at once over here? Alright, the good news is they've got this power shaft built. Actually, they have all the power shafts built. Nice. I keep forgetting that those are just logs somehow. And just waiting on scrap metal for the smelter. This just takes logs and planks, I see. Okay, that'll be great. I don't understand how the windmill doesn't require gears to build. But, you know, gift horses, looking in the mouth thereof. Let's nudge up the priority of that, just to be certain. Okay, the water situation still fills me with fear, but it's starting to look better. We now officially have more water in this district than there are beavers, as long as each beaver only drinks 1 unit, which is now actually what happens. So, But we're closer than we were. In the meantime, everything but this has been built. Too far from builders. Alright, let's extend the path. Does that reach? Yes. Yes, that'll just reach. I'm going to have to be really careful about building windmills up here, though, because my range is apparently not as great as I thought it was. Still too far from builders. Am I going to have to send them up the wall? Is that a thing I'm going to have to do? Because I can do that. Because I can do this, and then put in these, and like that, and like that, and like that. I could have put a platform in, but nah. It's faster to use a Livy box. That's just logs. And how are we doing over here? We have just slightly more than 1 unit of water per beaver right now. Not great. Okay, excellent. We've got all of the power shafts in a nice little maze. We've got all the logs, and we're just waiting on planks. Excellent. I'm just going to delete this for aesthetic reasons. Alright. I worry continuously about their water because I let that become a real problem. The underground warehouse is coming along, though. Dead pine. Okay, fine. Let's go about this sideways and backwards. I'm going to put in a lumberjack flag right here. It's very temporary. It's an extremely temporary lumberjack flag. Just to cut down this one tree. Oh, la-di-da, not connected by paths, because it's 1 block away from the path. Just cut down the one tree, Beaver. How are things going over here, by the by? Oh, you've got both the windmills built. You got that corner in because of the stairs that I had you install. The very pointless stairs. the incredibly pointless stairs. Okay, we just need the metal and I'll be able to build my carousel, which I'm not 100% certain I've actually attached the power to this correctly, to be honest. Oh my goodness, the drought is coming. You know, looking at it, I think I may have hecked up on the windmill. I think the power is supposed to attach here. I don't know how to fix this problem. Like, the way to fix that easily is obviously moving the building forward and over one. But then I've cut off my paths. Well, let's let the beavers finish coming out of their lodges for the day. So, either I reconfigure everything here, or I move the carousel. And I think I prefer to reconfigure. So, we'll remove these. I went through so much trouble for this. Alright, we'll move these, and this, and this. Alright. Power, power. High power shaft goes like this, with a straight line into the block, and that looks right now. That looks right now. Alright, and then a T facing this way, and a corner facing this way, and another straight one like that. And that looks much closer to being correct. That looks much closer to being right to me. Oh man, we've got 2 days. We've got 2 days to the drought, and there is nowhere near. There's nowhere near enough water in this district. Oh dear. Okay, this is going to be ages before it's built, so it's time for an emergency water pump. Highest priority. I currently have 1 spare beaver. I can probably spare another beaver from the haulers, but I'd prefer not to. Massive priority on this pump, builder beavers. Hop 2, chop chop. Get that pump built! I have more than enough logs, it's just they've got to carry the logs over there. Oh, look at my sunflowers. Oh, I adore sunflowers. Alright, we have a pump. We have a beaver employed in the pump. Pump more water! More water! Oh, it's a very bad situation. I am not liking it. However, the beavers are moving water. They're moving water at the greatest possible speed. If we even get the tank half full before the drought. Oh, just one more scrap metal and the smelter will be finished. Awesome. Just waiting on planks and gears for the underground warehouse. It's a pity about the other water tank, oh well. Okay. Time to delete the temporary lumberjack flag. I'll leave that piece of path in there because I don't see any reason why I wouldn't need a piece of path there at some point in the future as I expand out this way. Everything needs planks. I am sending planks over here, right? Yes, planks is one of the things they're supposed to be delivering. Oh, they're delivering so many things though. How many people do I have employed at my distribution post in here? I have 3 beavers employed here. This could explain part of the slowness of the deliveries. Okay, what if I pause the builder's hut and employ all of them in the distribution post? Oh, sorry, the distribution post. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Nope. Alright, let's try and balance this out. Okay, where did all my beavers go? I don't know, but now I have 3 beavers employed in the distribution post. Where did the other ones go? I have had another old age death. I've had another old age death. Let's put that in the tracker. I probably missed other ones, but we're just gonna count it as 11. Because this one goes to 11. Where are all my beavers employed? Let's see. Aquatic farmhouse, bakery. I paused the builder's hut. Distribution post. District center has 8 beavers. No, wait. Distribution post can take 8 beavers. District center has 4 beavers. I I don't actually have any construction things going on right now. Farmhouse. I have one forester paused and one forester running. I have one gatherer flag running and one over in the berries in case there's an emergency. There will never be an emergency that calls for berries. Let's see. Gear Workshop 2, that's right. Grill 2, that's right. Hauling Post 4, alright. Inventor 6, probably. What if I paused more inventors? What if I paused more inventors? What if I, like, paused 2 of the inventors? That works. Because I have kind of a surplus of science points kicking around right now. I don't necessarily need the inventors. But yeah, this water situation here is of great concern to me. Although the good news is the smelter has been built. There's no beaver to work there right now, but the smelter has been built. I need to build more housing for the beavers here in production. But I don't want to do it before the drought. I'll do it after the drought in the hopes that they'll actually have enough water to see them through. So, how are things going? Oh, we're just waiting on gears over here at the underground warehouse, and the large water tank has not even been started yet. I think the easiest thing to do would be to put another single lodge on top of the triples here. I'm not actually sure how to configure doorways and stairs here, but stairs here will be easy. You just put stairs here to go up to that lodge. I really need to make some sort of leisure for this district so that they have a nicer time. I could probably build them a rooftop terrace once I figure out how I'm doing the new lodges anyway. It'll get worked out. Things will be figured out. It's all good. Hey, the forester finally caught up. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, how are we looking? We're at 200. How are we looking over here? Hey, this tank is finally empty. Look at that. Alright, let's get rid of that before I forget about it. to think of it, I could build production a temple. I could build production an amazing temple. Especially, it only takes logs and planks and not gears. Yeah. Yeah, let's build production a beautiful temple somewhere. Somewhere like over here. Like, what if I were to put a temple in, like, actually, what if I put a temple in down here? 'Cause I have very little plans for this area. Like, my intention is to put most of the power-using buildings along this ridge so that I can then build the windmills up here. So I don't actually have a lot of plans for, like, this area. Or I could put it up here. What if I put it, like, right here? It's kind of spectacular, isn't it? Sure, let's put it, let's have them install a temple. Overlooking the works of ye mighty. And the drought. The drought. Mustn't forget the drought. 8-day drought. Oh boy. Alright, we're pausing those. I will figure out that problem later. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Pause. Gotta make sure that these water wheels are taken care of. Okay, so unpause the hauling post, unpause the distribution post. There are too many beavers in the distribution post now. We'll put them in the hauling post. Okay. Because of the situation being the way it is, I'm going to keep up the water deliveries to production for the time being. Because 150 water is not going to see 24 beavers through an 8-day drought. I don't even need my calculator to tell me that. Okay. Waiting on planks for the windmill. Waiting on planks for the warehouse. Waiting on both planks and gears for the water tank. Obviously, I goofed. I goofed big time. Okay, there is an unemployed beaver in here somewhere. Where to employ the beaver? Let's make them a hauler. And then over here, there are 2 unemployed beavers, so we'll add them to the hauling post. All right. I am pretty sure that Prime District is going to make it through this drought just fine. I am deeply worried. I am deeply worried about production. So the main part of my concentration is going to be on the production district. I want to start installing paper mills, but I think I have enough construction projects here for the time being. Oh, and come to think of it, let's turn the working day back down to 16. There's no reason to have them on 18-hour days if they're not pumping. In the meantime, over here, things are looking all right. I don't have enough for them to do, obviously, but what are you gonna do? They've still got goods in here? Oh my goodness, they still have a whole pile of scrap metal in this drop-off point. Oh man. Okay, so back to production's woes. I'm very worried about them. This is going to be a very long drought. I do have quite a bit of stored up water, but if I start pumping it now, my crops are all going to die before the end of the... So that's kind of a concern that I have. I wonder... I think I might have a way to pull this off, I think. can't be certain though. Oh, look at that! The smelter is running. And they're down to 55 water already. Oh boy. Please, sunflowers, make me happy. Oh, you make me happy, sunflowers. Oh. And I had another old age death. I really need to keep an eye on that, a better eye on that. It takes me ages to notice. But yeah, if I am judicious and use some platforms very carefully, I think I can pull this off. I still end up with a strip of roof, though. What if I put up a triple on the roof of one? And put a rooftop terrace on the other. That would be aesthetically pleasing, to put it mildly. Okay, the water situation is okay. It's still terribly low, but it's okay. I'm not loving this. In the meantime, how are things going over here? Still looking pretty good over here. They have one spud. They have one spud that they haven't delivered or cooked. And 2 metal! I've produced 2 metal! How much metal did I need for this? 40. I need 40 metal for this thing. Am I being wasteful with my metal? Maybe. But it must be admitted that the reason I want explosives is because I want to open up this not this area. I want to open up this area as my metal. But I need to blow out a river bend. I need to blow out a river bend for them right through here. And that's going to take a lot of explosives. But yes, that is the plan, is to blow out this section right here, allow the water to pool up in here, and then run down here and be a nice little waterfall into this section, and then continuing onwards. And maybe with an eye to someday lowering this. But that is the plan. I intend to blow this section right out. Wahaha! And then, after that's done, I can set up some scavenging and a mine here. and a little bit of water pumping and a little bit of farming so that they're mostly sufficient. And that's the plan. That is the plan, but first I need production to survive this drought. I really need production to survive this drought. And that's why I still have Prime delivering them water, because they're down to 8 water now. I've rounded it up. Basically, each beaver drinks 3 units of water a day. And, oh boy, so many old age deaths all of a sudden. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more, oh my. Alright, back to the counter. 2 plus 4 is 6, so... Admittedly, that's a whole pile of beavers that are not drinking the water now. Wait a minute. What if instead of another triple or a single, I put... What if I put a double in? Have I even unlocked doubles? I haven't. But they only use logs. Oh, they're little square things. Okay. And... whoop. Oh, they are also entered on the 2nd floor. How to do this? Wait, I think I have an idea. What if I put it over here? Because this strip of land is not usable for planting, so I might as well put housing on it. If I put it here, and then I put a platform, like so. Nice. Okay. Pause. I don't want you guys working on that yet. This is just planning. This is not actuality. I want these 3 things built first. And a paper mill takes logs, planks, and gears. Alright. Oh, they're also fairly small. Let's see. What is the most efficient way to put this together? It's gonna have to be like this, because otherwise the beavers are not going to be able to get around. Unless I start using platforms and stuff, which I might, because if I do this, And then this. And I have so much science. It's amazing being able to do this. Okay. An explosives factory. Oh, it would fit so perfectly in there, except for the fact that nobody would be able to enter. Oh, that would be so perfect, except not. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. That gives me one dynamite. Unlocking dynamite gives me a dynamite. I love it. Darn it, I planted sunflowers where I want to have the explosive. No, wait, that didn't give me a dynamite. I don't have any dynamite. That just allows me to place dynamite. Alright. Never mind. Minor senior moment. Move along, move along. No, nothing to see here. Alright, and pathing goes like this. And we'll send it out this way. And like this. And this doorway is here. So we'll go around like this. And I am going to be hecka lazy, and we're going to build with these. Beautiful. Like that. I'm going to need a lot more windmills. I am going to need a lot more windmills. But in the meantime, pause. 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 I see absolutely no reason not to let/make them build those levees right away. How many windmills am I going to need? Sniper Chris! Welcome! Thank you for the raid! Much appreciated. Also, welcome raiders! Happy to see you all. How did your Timberborn go tonight, Sniper? Also, hello, Moofle. Hello, Vid. Okay, I want big windmills, but I can't have big windmills until I have a paper mill. Power. Large windmill for... Yeah, I want large windmills. Hello, Matrix. Welcome. I'm doing some pre-planning. Oh, very nice. Congratulations. I'm mentally working my way around things. Okay, so to build the large windmill, I need the paper mill. And the paper mill wants 80. I will have 400. Oh boy, it's math again. It's math again. All right. So I have the grist mill, which wants 60. Yeah, sure. Let's call it 60. We have the smelter, which wants 200. And one paper mill wants 80. And that equals 340, which is less than 2 windmills. I have an actual calculator in my hand right now. I'm not even using the computer calculator. Okay, so once we have the 2 windmills built, that will be enough power for the 3 factories that I want to run off of it. And then I can use the paper to build a big windmill to run the explosives factory and the other paper mill. Yes. But in the meantime, all construction is paused because I already have 3 things under construction right now. I'm not going to add a whole bunch more stuff. Especially since I'm in the middle of a drought right now and I'm having a little bit of a water issue here. Just a little. So it's all just planning at the moment. It's all planning right now. I did pause all those things. Yes, okay, it's just those Levy boxes. And that's fine. We've got a surplus of logs around here because, haha, check out my plantation. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh, I haven't needed a protractor for this game yet. I haven't needed a protractor for this game yet. But yes, we are currently, our bottleneck is delivery. All gears and planks are actually coming from the Prime District. They're not making them themselves here because I didn't want to set up the power. So we are relying on the delivery system to get the gears and planks to build all the things. Which is why I'm fine with the Beavers building these boxes here that I asked for so that I can use this land to its fullest. Ish. Because logs I've got in abundance, but the rest not quite so much. And we officially have 0 water. We officially have 0 water in the production district. It's bad. It's very bad. I'm gonna have to pause deliveries of something. Just to make sure that the water actually gets delivered. We're gonna stop the maple syrup. We're gonna stop the maple syrup for now. And the wheat. We will start those back up again once the drought is over. This is so bad. And that means that hopefully more water is going to be delivered. You know, stop sending them logs. Don't send them logs. Never send them logs again. Okay. Now we only have 4 things being delivered. And the distribution post has 6 beavers, so... Cross fingers? Cross fingers. If I have to, I will migrate the entire production district back into the Prime District. But I don't want to have to. Like, I can pause a whole buttload of things and send everybody but the farmers and a water pumper to the Prime District, where they can be unemployed for the rest of the... You know what? That is exactly what I should do. That is exactly what I should do. Grar. Alright. Alright, everything's getting paused. Everything's getting paused. Pausing the grist mill, pausing the smelter. Well, you know what? I think we have a lot of chestnuts, so I'll leave the chestnut grill running. Pause the bakery. Pause the potato grill. Pause the hauling post. Pause the forester. Pause the lumberjacks. Pause the gatherer. Yeah, pause the distribution post. Okay. All right. We're leaving the farm running because I want the farm to continue. We'll leave the district center because I can peel a beaver or two off of that to pump water. Let's see. No, wait, that stuff's for the other district. Okay. We have 16 unemployed beavers. Okay, so migrate 16 adults, and there aren't actually any children in this district right now, so migrate 16 adults to Prime. Everybody go where the water is. Go. Go, 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 go. Go. And this district is left with 7 adults. How? Where? Okay, there's 2 in the farmhouse. There's 4 in the district center. So that's 6 and 1 in the grill. Okay, yes. And we're going to unemploy 2 of the ones in there. And we're going to unpause the hauling post so that they move things around. Okay. We will now need a lot less water in this district to see us through the drought. It's still bad here. The next water delivery isn't until the morning. But over here we have 17 unemployed beavers, but we have a lot more water. So it's okay, I hope. Assuming that these beavers over here survive until the next water delivery. Why are there suddenly children here? Oh my god, they're having children. Why are they having children? Oh, don't have children. Well, overnight they had children because there was lots and lots of space. Good news is delivery 1 of the daily water appears to be... Oh, 10 water, 10 water, yay, okay. Yeah, they have lots of space, so they had babies immediately. Oh, okay, alright. I've lost my first beaver to thirst. The pumps were paused because of the drought, and I didn't want my crops to die, but gonna lose more beavers, but might as well mark this first one. I'm a bad beaver manager. I am a bad beaver manager, and I have killed a beaver. Oh, no way around it. Where did that beaver go? Why am I doing it this way? Why am I doing it this way when I should be doing it this way? Get your butt in that pump. Hopefully one pump will A, be enough to keep those beavers alive for 2.5 more days, and B, not be so much that the water will get so low that my crops will suffer. I don't even know how long sunflowers can go without water before they die. They're brand new, I just got them today. I've never let my sunflowers dry out. But I let my beavers dry out. But yeah, I have many unemployed and homeless beavers because of the emergency measures to make sure that the water situation was dealt with. Over here, though, we're still doing fine. We're feeling okay. Hey, we finally emptied this tank. And this one. Awesome. Let's install that there. How are these doing? Saving up for a random fact. I see, I see. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Oh, great. Oh, finally. At last, all the large water tanks I wanted. Oh, you're being awful nice to them, Green. Also, good evening, Green. Alright, B Green has redeemed a random fact. What have I got? What have I got in my head at the moment? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Every sea in Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently from the others. And that has been the random fact that was just redeemed. And I'll just for illustration. Each of those C's is pronounced differently from each other. Thank you, Mooful. I'm very appreciative. I hope the fact was random enough for everyone. Oh dear, I heard the sound, but I didn't get the alert. What just happened? I don't know. How strange. I'm glad it didn't disappoint. Alright, let us... Alright, there we go. Mark that fact as delivered. And back to worrying about the production district. Oh, the noise was the game, of course. I was looking to see what alert that was. No, my beavers are the happiest they've ever been. They're at 14, despite the fact that, you know, one of them has died of thirst because of my neglect. Well, not actually my neglect, my mismanagement. They're the happiest that they've been in the entirety. So happy. I'm meeting a lot of basic needs over here. I haven't given them a lot of leisure anything. But they're pretty happy all the same. Look at that. Their thirst is being taken care of here in production. So hopefully production will hold it together. Cross fingers. Oh, look at that. They finished their warehouse. Lovely. Maybe that's what made them so happy, is that now they have a warehouse. What does that mean they're working on? They're working on the other large water tank. And they're going to be working on the windmill, which is not too much of a hurry because, well, I'm not powering anything with the windmills right now. And in the meantime, over here, how are we looking? Whole bunch of homeless beavers continues. Whole bunch of unemployed beavers continues. But they have enough water. They have enough food. I'm feeling pretty reasonable about this. We have 1.4 days left in this drought, and I think maybe the beavers might make it. Maybe I'll only lose one to this drought. Maybe? I'm very hopeful, is what I am. This is going to be a carousel once I have enough metal blocks. However, with my sole smelter in the entire community paused, it's going to be quite a long time. still, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling alright. There's still over 1,000 water, and there's only like 1 day left to go. There are beavers sleeping in the streets, but it's okay. It's alright, it's fine, everything's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine, fine. It's fine. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to unpause. I'm going to unpause construction on these. Because admittedly, the planks thing is a bit of an issue. I don't have to worry about the maple syrup for quite some time. That's not going to run out anytime soon, especially now that I'm not using it at the moment. Water is starting to look okay. We have 83 water in the district for only 8 beavers. It's starting to recover. I'm starting to recover. It's happening! Okay, just 1 more day of drought. We'll be fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I have an awful lot of construction projects going on over in production right now, and there's quite the bottleneck of plank delivery. But still, except for 1 beaver, we've made it through this drought. Lost 1 beaver. But somehow I managed to pull out of the tailspin. Or I managed to prevent it from becoming a tailspin? I feel really bad about killing that beaver. We've had another old age death. So back to the counter. That's a much happier counter. I'm glad to see old age deaths, honestly. Admittedly, it's probably one of the beavers that was living in the street, but yeah. I have 19 unemployed beavers in this district. What the heck? Let's unpause the builder's hut then. All right. The water is coming? Yes? Yes, the water is coming. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is unpause this pump. And I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to wait for the water to reach this section. Patience, patience. It's coming, it's coming. I'm having patience. I'm being patient. There we go. Okay, the water has arrived in production. So what we're going to do is head over here and we're going to migrate the 15 unemployed beavers. 15 beavers go to production. And oh, hey! They've got 2/3 of the platforms for the third pump built here. Excellent. Oh, because they finished the other large water tank. That's why. Okay. Now I'm going to turn up the priority of this platform so that they can actually use that lodge. They don't actually need it, but you know. And what to unpause? Let's see. Foresters and loggers. Unpause the grist mill. Unpause the smelter. Unpause the distribution post. See, at this point I don't actually have enough beavers. But I will deal with that problem in a bit. There's unpause, unpause. Unpause. Okay, once the third pump is installed, I will probably pause the builder's hut over in Prime District again and send those beavers over here. But I don't want to do that until the third pump is installed. And while I'm at it, guess what I forgot to do? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause this. Pause this. Pause this. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Piles of unemployed beavers. Unpause the hauling post. Unpause the distribution post. We're gonna have to start sending production wheat again, but we can probably hold off on sending the maple syrup for a while. Whoops, not district distribution limits. Add a new route to here and send them... Where's the wheat? Where's the wheat? There it is. We'll send them the wheat. Okay. I could wait and let this district take care of its own employment issues. Or I could reduce over here. Okay, I have a lot of haulers here, so I can send former haulers over here. Let's see, production. I need 1 beaver for the bakery, 1 for the gatherer flag, 1 for the grill, and 1 for the pump. So I need 4 more adult beavers. I need 4 adult beavers over here. So if I pause the hauling post and then migrate 4 to production, and then unpause the hauling post, that should take care of that. In the meantime, over here, I'd say that the employment is about where I want it. I would love to have another beaver in the farmhouse, because I did reduce that at the time that I was trying to fix everything. But I can wait for a child to mature for that one. Or once I've built up the water supply, I can pause one of the 3 water pumps. But yes, I think that we are doing fairly well here. We have lots of extra space, so they're going to have plenty of children here, and they'll take care of their own employment issues eventually. Maybe. Maybe? A lot of beavers have just recently been born, so I assume they're already taking care of it. Okay, so they got the underground storage built, they got the other big water tank built, which I hope to actually have water in someday. They built the other windmill. Excellent. Okay, so what is unbuilt at the moment? The temple is not built, but it's not very high priority to me. Alright, I want this paper mill. And let's prioritize the paper mill. Because I need the paper mill to build the big windmill, and I need the big windmill to power the other paper mill and the explosives factory, darn it. So they will take care of that. And And hopefully there'll be a beaver to be employed there by the time they're done. If I'm lucky. The tree farm is looking lush and beautiful. My sunflowers are amazing. I adore sunflowers. I've been saying that all stream. And I have an unemployed beaver somewhere. Okay. Oh, and I had an old age death. Wait, that should have evened out. That should have evened out. A beaver dies of old age, a beaver grows up. Math, why? Okay, so we're up to 18 deaths of old age. And building in progress on my last two big tanks in here. Okay, so my unemployed beaver is over here. Where can I put another beaver where they'd be useful? You know what, let's put them in the district center, since I don't actually have a builder's hut in production. We'll employ them building things. That's what we'll do. All right. Someday they'll have to finish this temple, but that's future production. Oh hey, they finally cut down that birch. All right. This road goes all the way to the riverbank now. Okay, how are we doing on supplies? Oh, you have so much maple syrup here. Okay, gears are going to be an issue continuing. Now I do have plans for over here, but I should probably start thinking about how to reach there. What if I unlocked bridges? What if I built a bridge right across this gap here? Wouldn't that be pretty? I could build a staircase right here to get up there. Because I'm looking at this and I'm seeing, you know, I have suspension bridges. Question is, how big is this section? How do you count how big these sections are? Well, I know a way to count it. It is a little silly, but there is a way to count it. But if I build some stairs right here to get up there, then Livy box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 across. Yes, I did just do that. 1 by 1, 2 by 1, 3 by 1, 4 by 1, 5 by 1. So this one... Whoa, that uses steel too. So This one would fit. It would fit perfectly across that gap. I know it's too far from builders. So yes, if I build a bridge there, I am still going to need to do some interesting things, but visually I like it. Alright, let's get rid of these, the boxes that I used for measuring, because I don't actually want that bit of the river like that. And then a path. And that's a very future project. That's what that is. It's just I have so much science kicking around, why not? And I still want to give these guys like some more leisure. They will have a temple eventually, but what if I gave them like a rooftop terrace right up here? Or I could do something really interesting over here. Oh, I have interesting ideas all of a sudden. Anyway, paper factory. I need to build the factory so that I can make explosives, so that the flooding will finally stop happening here, right? Right? I have made plans for explosives. I have myriad plans, and they're very fascinating, but I just can't quite do them yet. But yeah, I like... It's gonna look so neat when there's a bridge across that gap. But yeah, I have every intention of building a metal mining district right here, but I need explosives. I'm going to have to create a district before I have access to the water, because it's going to take quite a bit of explosives to actually pull this off. Although I suppose I could build a dam to make it easier, because then I would only have to blow off one layer of dirt. I'll have to think about that. We'll see how much metal I actually end up using. Oh yes, things are going. Things are doing. Gonna have a paper mill soon. Gonna have a use for all of these logs I've been stockpiling in this giant farm. I made the tree farm as big as it is for the reason that I was intending to make paper so that I could make explosives, but... Oh man. Has this district filled up with wheat? Is that what's happened? Why is there just wheat sitting out in the field? Am I not distributing wheat? Am I not sending wheat? I'm sending wheat. What's going on? Actually, come to think of it, I have 3 pumps going. I can stop sending them water. I can stop sending them water for now, because I've got 3 pumps that are all beavered and 2 tanks. Yeah. Alright, and how are we doing with everything else? We have 12 metal blocks, which is past a quarter of the way to the carousel that I'm building. Wahaha. We have a lot of spatterdock. Should I build another spatterdock grill to cook all this surplus? There's so much spatterduck. Also, why does this district have a bag of wheat flour? When did I send them wheat flour? You guys can't do anything with wheat flour. Send that back. Immediately. What are you doing taking their flour? You don't have any use for flour. I didn't give you any way to use flour. Alright, so how are things going? We're still under construction on the large water tank. We're rebuilding our surplus after that incredibly long drought, which ended up being even longer because I forgot to turn the pumps back on. Our log piles are full here because I'm not constructing anything. I need to construct something. What to construct? What do I make? I need to make something. What to make? What do I need? I don't know what I need. I suppose I could build a tapper's shack and start actually gathering the sap from these trees, but I still am not actually doing anything. Wait a minute. Which kind of planks does the bridge use? Regular planks. What uses the shiny planks? What uses the reinforced planks that that you make with the sap? Like, no, that doesn't use any of them. Metal, wood, logs and planks. Scarecrow, nope. This all uses the regular stuff. I'm just working my way backwards now. Okay, the mud bath uses the reinforced planks. Just the mud bath, though, interestingly. The observatory just uses the sap? How strange. The big windmill doesn't use it. The mine uses it. Oh, okay. Alright. We're gonna build a tapper's shack because that takes 200 reinforced planks to make the mine. And I want a mine. So, let's see. That's in wood. The tapper's shack, we're going to put right here because that covers the entirety of those pine trees. I don't actually have a beaver to put in it. Problems for the future. Probably the short future, but problems for the future. And another old age death. So, one more to the pile. There we go. Paper factory? Still needs gears. Still needs gears. starting to look okay. And we are sending fewer things here than we have distributors to send, so that's fine, that's good. For some reason there's still water in here. Why are they not moving the water over into the tanks? Do I not have enough haulers? I don't think it's not that I don't have enough haulers. And they're putting water in both the tanks. Excellent. I don't know why they're putting it in the farthest tank first, but more power to them. Why does the wind not always blow? Why is the wind not constant? The betrayal. Anyway, moving along, I had a brilliant idea in that, what if, where's my leisure? What if I put a rooftop terrace on, like, up here? Okay, is this building too high or 3 high? It's too high, alright. So, off to my paths and structures. Double platform. Single platform. Alright, back to leisure, back to leisure. Rooftop terrace. Back to paths and structures. Where's my double platform? Alright, double platform. Back this way. I love it. Alright, and then stairs. Going up here. And then pathing. Like so. Ta-da! And I still have room for another lodge here if I end up needing it. Like, I can put another double or single lodge right here. No problem. Or I could be really fancy and use platforms and stuff to put another treble up on here. But either way. It's a rooftop terrace that's going to have a really nice view. All things considered, what if I gave them a statue the way that I did Prime District? Like, what if I build them a laborer monument? And this time not face the tail towards the rooftop terrace. Yeah, why not? I'm feeling good about this. This is gonna look really neat. And it doesn't waste any of my fertile ground. And the farm's going to be so productive because they're going to be in the aura of the statue constantly. Oh, look at that. They finished their temple. Very nice. But yeah, the future idea is to build a metal district over here, just for mining and gathering these metals here. But I want to give them their own water supply through here. However, in order to install the explosives, I'm going to have to put a district in here. So I need to build up my surpluses. Again, some more. Such plans I have, such plans. But yes, the current plan is to get the paper factory up and running, produce enough paper to build the big windmill, connect it into this T-joint that I have pre-prepared, and then build the other paper factory and the explosives factory. I have such plans. So I'm going to actually make some explosives before I start thinking about expanding into this area, because there's no reason to send any beavers over here until there's actually explosives to be installed. There's also going to be a heck of a lot of stairs that need to be put in so that the explosives can be installed, but... And I'm also going to need to start processing planks into reinforced planks. Oh wow, they already finished the rooftop terrace. Look at that. Still need to get the platforms in, and the stairs. But they're working on it. They're getting things done. Just waiting on gears for this paper mill, so... Alright, we're looking good. The water supply is not looking half bad here. They've started loading logs into the laborer monument, which is good because they have so many logs right now. Like, look at this. A good chunk of this farm here, of this tree farm, has been here long enough to start producing sap. It's definitely a thing. So we'll get the statue installed, and then they can sleep in the aura of labor. And is that another death of old age just now? Yes, that is one that occurred in the today. All right. Let's mark that one. No beaver goes uncounted. Or something. Oh, I hate seeing that one every time that I go and update. Alright. What I'm going to do is, things are going fairly well. I'm just going to pause here and I'm going to take a quick break because my cup is empty. I need more coconut water. I need a good stretch. Maybe I need to run some ads. I'm not sure. I have it on an automatic and I don't know when the last time that went off was. But I will just be taking care of those things. My cup does not runneth over. My cup rattles like an empty cup. I need a refill. So I will be back in just a few minutes.